In this video, we're going to continue studying graphing quadratics by looking at how to graph quadratic functions when they're written in vertex form. So this might be a problem right here. It might say graph y is equal to minus 1/2 x plus 4 squared plus 3. And the steps of this are fairly straightforward. One is to find the vertex. 2 is to find the axis of symmetry. 3 is to make a table of values. And 4 is to plot the points and sketch. So the very first step that we do is the vertex, and the vertex for this problem is pretty straightforward. The vertex is just hk. So in this case, the vertex is a minus 4 and a positive 3. Now remember, when you're finding the vertex, it's h and k, but the h changes signs and the k does not. Second step, find the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry will simply be x is equal to h. So in this case, x is equal to 4. At this point, you might want to think about whether the parabola opens up or down and whether it's wide or narrow. You don't have to write that down, but in this case what we see is that this opens down. It opens down because the A is negative. And this one is going to be narrow or wide. Well, let's see. That depends on what the absolute value of A is. So the absolute value of A, or the absolute value of minus 1/2, is 1/2. Since 1/2 is less than 1, this is going to be a wide parabola. Wide relative to x squared. Like I said, you don't necessarily need to do that before you graph it. Next, we're going to do a table of values. We're going to do an xy table. Let's put the vertex right here. That's going to be minus 4 and a positive 3. Choose any two x values you wish. I would choose one more positive and the second one more negative and get the same distance. So for minus 4, I'm going to choose, let's choose 0. If you choose 0, then I would also choose a negative 8. Now let's think about why I chose that. The 0, it didn't matter what I chose. I just thought that would be a nice one to choose. But the distance from minus 4 to 0 is 4. So now I'm going to go 4 in the opposite direction, and minus 4 is minus 8. How do I find the y value? Just plug in the x value. So it's minus 1/2, 0 plus 4 squared plus 3. So that's minus 1/2, 4 squared plus 3. Remember to use your PEMDAS rules. Do what's in parentheses first and then do exponents. So that's minus 1/2 times 16 plus 3. Which is minus 8 plus 3, which is minus 5. Now since this is minus 5, this will also be minus 5 as well. And you can see that by plugging it in, you get y is equal to minus 1/2 minus 8 plus 4 squared plus 3. That's y is equal to minus 1/2 minus 4 squared plus 3. Now if you notice, that problem right there is the same problem as this right here. That's the symmetry. So I know I'm going to get the same answer. Now you simply graph it. Once you have all the different parts that you need, you simply plot the points and you're done. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do an XY graph. I know that the vertex is minus 4, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I know that the axis of symmetry is going to go through the vertex. So here's the vertex, that's minus 4, 3. Uh-oh, I messed up. Let's try that again. It's a minus 4 and a positive 3. So it's important to realize that even when you know how to do this, you can make mistakes. You just stop and start again. The vertex is minus 4, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Vertex is minus 4, 3. I'm going to draw on the axis of symmetry. And that's going to have an equation, x is equal to something. In this case, x is equal to minus 4. And then I'm going to have 2 points. Now your 2 points may be different, but the 2 points that I had was minus 8 and minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's minus 8 and 1, 2, 3. Minus 8 and 5, and also 0 and minus 5. And then I'm going to sketch in the graph. And that's how you graph parabolas in vertex form.